journey. Most of the world is consumed with power. Power to build, power to destroy, power to get rich, power to assert one's will on someone else. But this power is only an illusion. And with only a small shift of the wind, all of this imagined power disappears. But for anyone interested in real power, if anyone is interested in building true spiritual partnership in their lives, in other words, a life of purpose, love, joy, and fulfillment, they must be on the journey to authentic power. There are many practices that can provide resources, tips, and practical exercises to support you as you travel through this barren land. A consistent practice will help you expand into the fullness of your potential and give the gifts you were born to give. I enjoy partnering with those who are serious about this journey. I call it the hero's journey. In the process of connecting, we can create an entire community that is transforming from the limiting perceptions that you find every day on social media into a true awareness of ourselves. Then we can see this world as a source of wonder and embrace spiritual growth as our means of evolution. By applying yourself to daily practices, you learn to see life differently from a new vantage point. You can appreciate yourself, your experiences, and those of others in new ways. From the perspective of this great spiritual journey, you will glean from your experiences a deeper understanding of your purpose and find ways to apply it. This journey restores you to a place of authority in your own life. In that capacity, you can see for yourself how to create a life of harmony, cooperation, sharing, and reverence for life. This hero's journey is about the birth of a new humanity, the emergence of perception outside of the five senses. This journey grants to its heroes a perception beyond what can be seen or heard or tasted or smelled. And best of all, it's effortless. The vantage point of the hero brings with it a new potential. This potential is an authentic power. Authentic power is the alignment of the personality with the soul. This new potential doesn't automatically come into being. Each of us must create it for ourselves. Creating authentic power requires experiencing within each of us the differences between fear on the one hand and love on the other, and choosing love no matter what is going on inside of us, such as anger, jealousy, or resentment, or whatever is going on outside of us, such as a pandemic, or chronic illness, or the death of a loved one. The journey allows our perception to move from the narrow, short-sighted view to one that is broad and long-term. When the physical environment is seen only from the five senses, physical survival appears to be the fundamental criterion of evolution. Then the basis of life in the physical arena becomes fear. Power to control your environment and those within it appears to be essential. This view produces a kind of competition that affects every aspect of our lives. Power over what can be felt, smelled, tasted, heard, or seen is external power. All perceptions of lesser and greater value result from a perception of external power. Competition for external power lies at the heart of every form of violence. However, a deeper understanding leads us to another kind of power that loves life in every form, does not judge, and sees meaning and purpose even in the smallest details on the earth. This is authentic power. Authentic power has its roots in the deepest source of our being. It cannot be bought, inherited, or hoarded. We are evolving from a species that pursues external power to one that creates authentic power. No understanding of evolution is adequate that does not have at its core that we are pursuing authentic power, and authentic power is the goal of our evolutionary process and the purpose of our being.